What if there was a place in this world with stunning nature beyond description, culture, smiles, and hospitality, where you could live worry-free? It's Thailand, Thailand Elite.
If you come to Thailand with Thailand Elite membership, you are in good hands. Thailand Elite offers me a long-term stay. I have a 20 years program that I can stay, little question ask. My first impression of Thailand Elite is a program. The staff here are very helpful. It's good because for 24, 25-hour flight, you don't want to sit around the airport and wait. So using the lounge is a benefit for me to be able to relax before the flight. The Elite Assistance Service is very helpful to foreigners in terms of if you get asked any technical questions. So, for example, if I go to the bank and they ask me technical question about my Chanot or whatnot, I will not be able to answer it, and I need a service of the technical staff here at Elite office. If you're traveling alone and you have a membership with Thailand Elite, this office will help you to find a movie for you, a hotel for you, where to visit, what location to go, so you are taken care of from the day you arrive.
泰国按摩真的非常棒。选择成为尊荣卡的成员有很大一个重点是它是政府的公司，所以是值得信赖的。接下来是它的价格也不会太贵，是一个可以负担的价格。第一次使用这个服务入境是入境贴签证，然后出乎意料的这个过程蛮快速的，就是在下飞机以后就有专人在这个飞机的出舱口接我，然后就是各方面我都还蛮满意的。我第一次使用的时候，它不需要提早太多天订，然后直接送到这个机场，然后车子很新，维持得很干净，坐起来很舒服。然后成为尊荣卡的话，在一些商场或是几乎是所有的连锁的大型的这个 SPA 按摩店都有提供一些折扣，我觉得这方面上还蛮好的，因为就是平常可能在购物上或是要去按摩的时候，都能享有一些特别的折扣。我本身算是相当能吃辣，然后平常吃的食物又蛮重口味的，所以其实泰国的食物对我来说是非常合我胃口的。我在泰国的时候很喜欢到处跑、到处玩，不管是北部、东部或是南部，几乎都跑遍了。喜欢去看各个不一样的风景。然后最有趣的应该就是在这边生活，可以认识到很多很有趣的当地的朋友，这也是我选择愿意在泰国生活的原因之一。
タイは自分の街になりました。まずやはり一言で言うとなると、このタイランドエリート会員になった場合にはとっても楽というのが感想ですね。リタイアした後のというのはやはり年齢的にも長い時間待たされる、これは体力的にも非常にきついです。でも、タイランドエリートのメンバーの場合は、スペシャルレーンがありますので、そこで長いこと待つことなくイミグレーションを通過することができて、とても時間の節約になる。私は実はバンコクとパタヤに2カ所住まいがあるんですけれども、バンコクにいる時は年に1回の健康チェック、こういうことをタイランドエリートのメンバーとしてしていただくことができます。安全にリスクなくそのアクティビティをすることができます。
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is the second webinar that we have for today, of which the first session was just completed 1 hour ago. It's about Taiwan, of which we have conducted that in Mandarin. So anyone interested can go back to our Facebook and YouTube for a recorded version of that webinar. But today, as of now, what we have is a session that was conducted together with the Thailand's Tourism Authority of Thailand, of which we are very honored to have Dane with us today. How are you, Dane?
I'm good. Hello, Sawadika, everyone.
Yes, Dane, you are based in Kuala Lumpur, am I right?
Yes, correct. Our office is in KL, yes.
Okay, so Dane is actually a representative from the Tourism Authority of Thailand, of which she is taking charge of showcasing Thailand as a tourism destination to foreigners, especially foreigners from Malaysia. Is that right, Dane?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so if you are a member of Malaysia My Second Home program, you intend to have a holiday in Thailand, or you are just Malaysian who intend to explore the vast tourism potential of Thailand, yeah, they will have a lot of information for you in a short while. But before we go towards that, today's sessions will be in two parts. The first part, we will let Dane explain about what's so special about Thailand. Okay, what we can enjoy in Thailand. So right after that, I will be assist to explain a bit more about the program that you just saw from the video just now, which is a Thai Elite program. And I will actually explain what, in my opinion, who should be applying for that program and what benefits it will bring to the applicants. Okay, so Dane, in that case, I'll pass over the session to you now, and let's hear about what Thailand can offer in terms of the tourist attractions. Okay, to you now, Dane.
Okay, Sawadika, once again, good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Tourism Authority of Thailand, Kuala Lumpur office, it's my great pleasure to be here and to talk about Thailand, introduce Thailand to you all. My name is Dane, or Chanatip Poti-on. Our Thai name is very long, so you just call me Dane. I'm a PR manager at TATKL office. The focus of my talk today is just to share to you about the information regarding Thailand, overall Thailand, and I hope that after the situation of COVID-19 is getting better, you all can visit our kingdom again, because Thailand now have a safety and hygienic measure to ensure your great experience when you're traveling to Thailand. I only going to take about 30 minutes of your time, and I divided my talk into 4 parts. The first one is about TAT, Tourism Authority of Thailand, our story. Next one, I will tell you about what is open in Thailand right now, because we just had the reopening in July for Phuket Sandbox and Samui Plus. And the third one, I'm going to talk about Cha Plus, which is a certification for the restaurant, hotel, and many facilities in Thailand that ensure we have safety standard, we have hygienic standard. And the last one is about luxury tourism. If you want to travel to Thailand comfortably to stay in a luxury hotel, then you have to listen to this one. Okay, let's start the first one on our story. Just going to tell you a little bit about Tourism Authority of Thailand. We established since 1960, so it's already 60 years anniversary for us last year. And we have office all over the world. For Malaysia, our office is in Citibank Tower near KLCC in the middle of KL. You can visit us once the MCO is lifted. And if you need any information about traveling to Thailand, you can just give us a call or visit us and take a brochure and have a chat with us. Our staff there, very friendly. And our mission here is just to give information to the tourists here, to expand our market, and to work with the partner, like the travel agent, the media, and many more. If you would like to keep update about in Thailand, situation in Thailand, you just can follow our Facebook at Tourism Thailand Malaysia, or just drop us an email at info@tourismthailand.my. Okay, now to welcome you all in Thailand, I would like to go back to the pre-pandemic. Just to give you a little bit of statistic, in 2019, we have tourist arrival to Thailand is about 39.7 million international tourists to Thailand. And Malaysia actually ranked number 2 after China. Malaysia love going to Thailand, so we have 4.16 million in 2019 to visit Thailand. And their stay in Thailand is about 4 to 5 days because the country is very nearby. So you just stay for about 4 to 5 days and come back and go again as you wish. And due to the pandemic, all the borders are closed all over the world. But Thailand finally reopened our destination. In this year, 2021, we introduced the program called Sandbox Program, which include Phuket Sandbox starting from the 1st of July and Samui Plus from 15th of July. Let's going to look at this reopening in Thailand. What is the requirement? The requirement is that we open for the fully vaccinated tourists from mid to low risk country. For now, Malaysia is not approved as mid and low risk country yet, but the risk status is constantly updated every month. So you just email us, check with TIT to see the latest status of Malaysia. And we hope that after all the vaccination that Malaysia very speeding up right now, then I hope the future will be positive that we can open to Malaysian tourists very soon. So the fully vaccinated tourists can go into Samui and Phuket without quarantine. Let me explain further. For the first one, Phuket Sandbox. This one started from the 1st of July this month. You need to be fully vaccinated against COVID and you have a RT-PCR test result taken 72 hours before arrival in Phuket. And you need to have an insurance covering health insurance that cover the COVID as well. The coverage is about USD 100,000 USD. And you need to obtain a certificate of entry or the COE. This one you can apply online. Very easy. Or if you're still not sure how the process is, you just email to us. We can explain more or even assist you on that. And the vaccine that you need to complete is the one that approved by WHO. The vaccine in Malaysia right now all approved. The Pfizer, AstraZeneca, or Sinovac is all approved to enter to Thailand. And just look out for this certificate, the CHA certificate logo that you see on the top of the screen. This one is to assure you that the places that has this certificate or the logo, there have about 70% of the workforce already vaccinated. They are reach the standard of safety and hygienic. And while you're still in Phuket, in the island of Phuket, you can go freely just anywhere. There is no quarantine after you complete all the procedures, but you still need to wear masks. You still need to practice the social distancing. And when you go to places, you still need to have a temperature scan, just like in Malaysia, but it's more relaxed environment and there are many friendly staff that's going to guide you through all this. Okay, this is CHA Plus that you can see in many places when you go to restaurant, hotel, or the recreation place like a zip lining or transportation, travel agency, the health and wellness, spa, massage, shopping malls, or even the souvenir shop. You just look for this logo, CHA Plus. This means that all these places already met the standards of hygienic and safety. And to know more about what interesting in Phuket now, I would like to show the video, 3 minutes video, Phuket is Calling, to show you what we have right now in Phuket, that if you're going in Phuket this month, you will see all these services like beach glamping or street arts or the food. So let's have a look at this video.
Your journey to explore the beauty of Thailand is about to begin again. Abundant nature, pristine beaches, and crystal clear blue sea await you. Phuket in Thailand's south has reopened to international visitors since the 1st of July. The southern island is more amazing than ever. Perhaps you're looking for one-of-a-kind beach glamping. Ninya Beach on Naka Noi Island is a short boat ride from the north of Phuket. This premium beach camping site is an ideal hideaway. It is also great for beach picnic, water sports, and other fun activities. Phuket is a promising health and wellness destination offering both traditional and modern spa treatments in stunning settings and a delightful atmosphere. Spa resorts offering serene views over the beautiful Andaman Sea are perfect for your relaxation and will rejuvenate you with a combination of ancient spa treatments and Thai massage. Phuket is also endowed with a fascinating past. Sign up for a cultural stroll led by a community guide to get an insight of the Heritage Quarter. This tour visits a blacksmith, among other places, to learn about the past, present, and future of Phuket Old Town. Now, Phuket's historic quarter is more beautiful than ever. There are no poles and wires in the way as the city moved the power lines underground. The Old Town has become a chic neighborhood with trendy shops, cafes, bars, hotels, and restaurants. There is no better way to experience the Peranakan culture than to eat their food, as Phuket is acclaimed as the city of gastronomy. In the Old Town, there are several restaurants that offers tasty local food, which have received the Bib Gourmand Award by the Michelin Guide. Peranakan cuisine is as distinct as the Peranakan people, with a detectable blend of Chinese and local fare. Phuket is set to welcome back travelers for fresh perspectives and is waiting for you to embrace the memorable moments again.
Okay, thank you. That is Phuket for you. And let's move on to Samui Plus model. This is another city that already opened since 15th of July. This one is an island on the Thai Gulf side, not the Andaman side. Phuket is on Andaman side. So this one is open for vaccinated tourists as well. They will be able to spend a holiday in Got Samui, Got Tao, and Got Phangan. So these three islands in the same area that you can traveling with this Samui Plus model. So let's have a look of the requirement to get there. Traveler must be from the low risk and mid risk country, just the same as Phuket Sandbox, and you have to stay in that country for at least 21 days. Like if you are holding Malaysian passport but you stay in the US, you can just go in because US is not in a high risk country. This means a traveler from these country can going into Samui Plus program. Next, you need to be fully vaccinated 14 days before the departure by the vaccine that approved by WHO. And you must have a negative RT-PCR test 72 hours before departure. And need to have a insurance for COVID health insurance covering 100,000 USD. And if you have children traveling with you, children no need to have a vaccine, but they need to travel with the parents who already have fully vaccinated. And they also need to get a COVID test 72 hours before departure. And when you arrive in Samui, you need to download the application to track yourself and also give you alerts of the information that you need to know, something like My Sejahtera in Malaysia that you're already familiar with. And to allow the balance between the holiday mood and the safety travel. So we have rule and regulation to for everyone to be safe while traveling in Got Samui. So you need to book the hotel, make hotel reservation before your arrival. And the first 3 days, you need to still stay in the room, which is different from Phuket Sandbox that you can just go around the island freely. But for Got Samui, for the first 3 days, you need to be in the hotel or resort. However, being in the hotel resort, you can still come out of your room and enjoy the hotel facility, enjoy the beach area. And then the day 4 to day 7, you can travel to the Seal route to see the popular attraction. Then the second week on day 8 to day 14, you can go out to other islands like Koh Tao and Koh Phangan. And when you look for the hotel, don't forget to look for Sha Plus Hotel so that you can ensure the safety and hygienic while during your stay. There's still a precaution thing to follow, something like social distancing, mask wearing, hand washing, temperature checking, and also COVID testing during your stay. And don't forget to look for this CHA certification as well. It stands for Amazing Thailand Safety and Health Administration. This CHA logo actually speaks for the service standard that they have met the certified for quality. And next, I would like to introduce to you about the luxury tourism throughout Thailand, not just at Phuket or Samui. Only right now, Thailand open for these two cities, Samui and Phuket. But overall, in Thailand, you can see the interesting destination that you can add it on to your future trip when you can make a plan to go to Thailand. Let's see the luxury travel trend this year. The old luxury trend that we need to be traveling like in person, hand-on customer, or being with the crowd is no longer the trend for this year anymore because of the pandemic. Things have changed. So right now, people are looking at the personalized experience, mean that they're looking for more privacy. You can see that 82% of the people who are looking for the luxury travel, they now focus on the personalized experience and also the privacy for 79%. They were required to go to the pool villa, the equipped villa that away from other people, and they would choose to go out of season so that they can avoid a crowd, and they look for the cleanliness. This is where the SHA certification came in. 81% of the traveler looking for cleanliness and safety so that they can stay in a hygienic place. And they're looking for quality over quantity now and want to travel like a local, learn the local experience. And Thailand has all of that for you. We have a luxury products ready for traveler in all the region from the north to the south. Today we will look at glamping. Look at hotel and resorts, luxe experience, the yacht, and stuff that made in Thailand that is famous all around the world. Let's start with the northern region. The northern region of Thailand, they have quite a very good quality of living. They have quite a slow life, have a good natural resource, have a rice field, and very nice experience like the hot air balloon over here, the spa for health and wellness, and the many temples. The main city that I would like to introduce to you are Chiangmai and Chiang Rai. These are all in the northern part of Thailand. Chiang Mai has a lot of history, the attraction like temples, mountains, chilly weather if you go during the year end, and also the beautiful flowers there. This one hot air balloon is available in Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai. You can make a memorable experience to be up in the sky in this balloon and have the aerial view of the north of Thailand. This one also you shouldn't miss is called the Golden Triangle. It's one of the bucket lists for many tourists because this triangle on the top of the north of Thailand means that on the Mekong River where you can look over to Laos and Myanmar and Thailand. So these three countries meet at this triangle. We call that Golden Triangle. And this resort is called Antara Golden Triangle Elephant Camp and Resort. They have many facilities that's quite interesting, such as this jungle bubble. You can spend an unforgettable night observing the majestic elephant in Thailand that living in their natural habitat. And you can just be in your bubble and with the fully furnished and all the facility that you need. And this luxury bubble is not interrupt anything from the view that you can see the elephant and the view that you can see the star at night as well. Okay, let's move down a bit to northeastern, or we call that Isan in Thai language. So this area have many diversity of cultures and the colorful insights of the local life of Thailand. I would like to introduce this new attraction in Isan with the big Naka snake statues very beautiful color over here. This place is called Wat Roi Phaputhabat Phumanorom in Mukdahan province. This is newly open and very interesting with the statues look like a big snake, which the Isan people believe that the snake is protecting everyone, according to the Buddhist belief in Thailand. Northeastern part also a home to Khao Yai in Nakhon Ratchasima or Korat. Khao Yai has a national park. Khao Yai has many stylish resorts and cafe. Also a European theme properties like cafe and resorts and camping and glamping as well. Like this hotel called Hotel Labaris in Khao Yai is a high-class hotel that offer an adventure in a land that look like it's straight from the fairy tale. They have a very nice cafe surrounded by the greeneries. Now let's move down further to the central part, which is the home to the capital of Thailand, or Bangkok. So you can say that Bangkok has the most luxury destination, luxury place, if compared to the rest of the Thailand, because Bangkok is a city that's surrounded by the economic and administrative capitals, and also the river called Chao Phraya River. Many luxury hotels also situated along the riverbank of Chao Phraya River, like Mandarin Oriental, Four Seasons Chao Phraya, which I will show you the picture. This one is Four Seasons Chao Phraya, is also just opened not long ago. It's situated near Chao Phraya River in Bangkok. You can get a river view from your bedroom. You wake up to the view like that, and at night you can see the glittering cities after the nightfall. This place, they have a pool that connect to every part of the hotel, and they have some activity called stand-up paddle for you to try on as well. Next one, still in Bangkok, this place is called Zinton Kempinski. It's a new residential extension. It's located near Lumpini Park, so you can have a garden view of Lumpini Park in the heart of Bangkok. You can see they have a spa treatment. They have cigar bar called Casa del Habano, and also inside they have a decoration with the very greenery style. Next, moving on to the luxe experience, something like glamping, stargazing, or even a tree-pot dining. And what would you want? You want to know what a tree-pot dining look like? Let's have a look at this resort called Soneva Kiri in Gok Gut in Trat province. This one is towards the east of Thailand. This resort is where the luxury meet with the eco-friendly design. It has a lush tropical rainforest around the resort, and you can see the very beautiful beach of Gok Gut, or the Gut Island. If you stay here, you get to see the outdoor cinema at night. It's called Cinema Paradiso, and you get to do the activity of stargazing and tree-pot dining. Means that you're sitting in this tree-pot, and it will lift you up in the sky so you can have a good view of Gok Gut and all the trees around and the beach as well. And you can have food serving to you and to eat while looking out to all those amazing views. Now moving down south, this is a last region of Thailand. Southern region has plenty of luxury beach holiday destination to choose from, because this place has Thai Gulf on the east and Andaman Beach, Andaman Sea on the west. So you can expect to see a clear water, the beautiful sand, sea breeze, and also get to eat a very nice seafood and meet with the friendly locals. Let's hop on to Phuket again. This I would like to introduce the resort called Amanpuri Phuket. This resort is certified by SHA Plus already, so this means that you can ensure your safety here, that all the staff is already vaccinated, 70% of them. This situated in Phuket West Coast, and it have own private beach and 40 spatial guest pavilion, that you have your own pool villa and several dining venue, beach club, and holistic center as well. If you like to sailing on the sea, yachting also another activities that Thailand has to offer. So we have these 10 companies of yachts that are already certified by SHA. You can have a look at them. Further information at thaiyachtingbusinessassociation.com. They will have information for you there. You can just sailing from the Andaman side or the Thai Gulf side. It have many beaches, many bay to choose from. Next, if you are the car enthusiast, we have a Rich Cars. This is a company called Rich Car. They are luxury car rental service based in Bangkok. They have a variety of luxury cars such as Mercedes, Ferrari, Mustang, Lamborghini, Maserati, and many more for tourists to choose from. If you don't want to take your car into Thailand with many documentation, you just can rent a car there and enjoy your experience in Thailand. And this is a Thai products that quite famous and export overseas is a handcraft glasses eyewear by Artie and Fun. They make a handcraft eyeglasses to fit everyone who want to look stylish and look like different from others. So they just can go to this place, Artie and Fun, to make your eyewear. They will handcraft for you. Let's move on to golf quarantine. For those who love golf and want to play golf in Thailand, you can enjoy the entertainment on the golf resort as well. You don't have to go out of the resort if you're going into the golf quarantine. And the golf courses in Thailand are at high quality, and we have professional caddy, like one player with one caddy system. And we have good weather, fine dining, good accommodation, and also provide a massage, Thai massage and foot massage just inside the golf resorts. But this golf quarantine, you can just go see the package there at www.golfquarantine.com. Actually, however, since May this year, the golf quarantine has to be on hold because of the increasing number of COVID cases throughout the world. But for the Phuket Sandbox, is still open as usual. So if you're looking for the golf quarantine in other part of the country, it's still on hold. But if you want to play golf in Phuket, you can look at Phuket Sandbox Golf Package here in this website. And you just follow the requirement to enter, that you have to be fully vaccinated and all. And last topic that I'm going to talk about is a health and wellness that we have to offer. I have two places to introduce to you today. The first one is Pule Bay Spa in Krabi. This one already Phuket and Samui already reopened. Krabi will be the next, hopefully in August, Krabi will reopen. And this spa is located with the backdrop of tropical jungle and the limestone hill. And it had many spa menu for body care and relaxation. Next one is in Koh Samui, which is already open to the international tourists. This place is called Misakawan. It's a special sanctuary, very spacious at the beach at your doorstep. And you have a private chef to cook for you the healthy food that you would like, and the private pool villa, and also the integrative health clinic cater to everyone in your family. Like if you have your elderly traveling with you, your mom, your dad, or a women's clinic to talk about menopause or any treatment that you can find from this place. So that is all about Thailand. If you have questions, you can just ask me later.
Thank you, Dane, for such a
Thank you.
a very interesting this showcase about different part of Thailand and what attractions and the enjoyment foreign luxury tourists can come in. So for most people, including myself, Thailand has always been a symbol of 5-star this tourist experience at a very affordable price. Okay, so
Yes.
this has been the worldwide image, a very high standard of tourist services, but at a very reasonable cost. So I think even post-COVID, I'm sure that there'll be a lot of people who are interested to actually reactivate the holiday plan after being stopped for doing so for the past 2 years. Okay, we understand that from US, from UK, they already started doing that. And I believe that when things are getting more normal, there'll be a lot of people who are interested to visit Thailand for leisure and for enjoyment as well. But before that, Dane, let me actually get into a topic about Thai Elite. Okay, Thai Elite program is actually one of the programs started by Tourism Authority of Thailand. Is that right? Or supervised by Tourism Authority of Thailand, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I will explain a bit further about this program in a short while. But before that, I would like to show everyone a video. Okay, because to me, Thai Elite program has a leisure element inside it, but at the same time, it also should actually showcase the strength of Thailand as an investment destination. So why do I say so? Please take a look at this video, then you understand more. No, sorry, this is not a video. Hang on. Let me show this video first.
At a strategic location in the heart of Asia that connects to over 3 billion consumers. Imagine empowering your business with well-connected logistics and communication networks. Imagine a 13,000 square kilometer modern gateway for trade and investment, the Eastern Economic Corridor, that provides an integrated infrastructure system, human resources, and R&D facilities. Imagine fast-track process and investment incentives that are customized for your business. Imagine a world-class destination for business and high standard of living. Imagine Thailand. Invest in Thailand.
Okay, so that is a very short video by the Investment Authority of Thailand. Okay, so it showcased Thailand as a place with vast resources, also with the infrastructure for manufacturing and for trade as well. So why do I say so? To me, Thai Elite program is a program by the Thailand government to attract two categories of travelers, or frequent travelers. One of it, of course, will be mainly the retirees, or for those who can afford to live in Thailand when they are already financially free. Okay, so they can enjoy the golf tourism, like what Dane has mentioned just now, or the luxury yachts. Okay, so they can enjoy that in Thailand at a fraction of the cost they would need to spend in the home country, including Malaysia. But at the same time, there will be another aspect which are mainly cater for the international entrepreneur. Okay, because Thailand has a lot of resources. And when you actually join into Thai Elite programs, you can actually make full use of the government support that the Tourism Authority of Thailand can offer to everyone. Because under this program, of which let me show you one of these videos first. Okay, this video is actually a video by Thai Elite program. It actually explains why, how to apply for Thai Elite program and the history behind that and the flow chart. Okay, as I explained just now, Thai Elite program is actually a state enterprise under the Tourism Authority of Thailand and also the Ministry of Tourism and Sports. It actually offers membership, varies from 5 years to 20 years, okay, to meet different demand. So I mentioned just now, one is for retirees, another part is potentially for international entrepreneur. Why is it relevant for international entrepreneur? First of all, how many of you speak Thai? I'm sure Dan is very good in Thai. Okay, is that correct, Dane?
Yes, I'm local Thai.
Yes, but I don't speak Thai that well. So when I go to Thailand, sometimes I'll just learn a bit of the numbers. I know how to buy things. I know how to order food for myself, but sometimes I'll need the help from my local friends. Okay, or I will try to find a place where most of the people will be able to speak English with me. Okay, but if you are an international entrepreneur, sometimes you do not have that luxury. You may need to communicate with some business counterparts who may not be able to speak this what they call this Thai. Okay, so with this program, of course, it has its own suite of regulations and the requirement to apply, on which this video will explain to you further. But when you join this program, one of the benefits is it allows you to tap into a 24 hours language support by the Thai Elite corporations. So which means that if you encounter in any situation where you need language support, you do not need to employ a separate interpreter anymore. Just call up Thai Elite programs, the service center. Then there will be a person who is able to speak both English and Thai to help you, to assist you in communicating with the locals. But if you really need someone to be present physically, then of course Thai Elite program can actually arrange a physical representative to accompany you for certain activities that you need. But of course, when I say the international entrepreneur, is mainly for you to conduct business meeting, but not so much for you to actually operate a business in Thailand. It's different case. Okay, but for most of the investors, including me, sometimes we have multiple business entities. And for example, in this Southeast Asia, I will be mainly operating through Malaysia at the moment because I am a Malaysian. But it doesn't stop me to expand my business reach to Thailand. So by joining Thai Elite program, the moment I touch down in Thailand, like what Dane mentioned just now, and also the video that we play at the start, there will be a support team, right from the doorstep of the gates, arrival gates of the airplane, that lead through the custom, the immigrations, and there's a lounge there for to wait for the limousines, the luxury cars that will actually take us to the business meetings or to the 5-star hotels such as Kempinski or this Marriott or Antara, all these different resorts. Okay, then when you reach there, it's a different experience. So imagine if you are bringing in some of your business partners to conduct or your directors of your corporations conduct a directors meeting in Thailand. So the environment is totally different. Okay, and you can have a very personalized service, okay, by the Thai authority as well as from the 5-star hotel facilities in Thailand. Okay, so this program, it goes beyond just a membership card. Okay, that you just pay for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years for the right to stay in Thailand for extended period. It goes beyond that. Although when you try to stay for extended period in Thailand, you need to fulfill the immigration requirement as explained through this video. Like you need to report after 30 days being in Thailand, or about 1 year when you're in Thailand, in order to stay for up to the extent of your visa, for the 10 years visa. So there is a reporting requirement, but of course, Thai Elite Corporation will assist in the reporting as well. Okay, so this is basically part of the requirement to be in this program. But you have this concierge support in the airport. You have the multilingual support through the hotline as well as a physical representative. You also have the luxury limousines, transport options, and a special way of traveling through the airport. Imagine when you're bringing some clients or some partners for business negotiation in Thailand, going through that, people know that you have achieved a certain level of status in Thailand already. Okay, so for me, at the moment, post-COVID, we should explore more options. And Thailand should be one of the options that you should this escort as well. So Albella, which is the company I founded in Penang, Malaysia, is very honored to be appointed as the only Thai elite agency, okay, in Malaysia at the moment, okay. And because of our records in promoting for Malaysia My Second Home program and also other investment migration program. So we hope that by actually offering this program to our clientele and also to the people who may need it, we'll be able to actually help the Thailand government in attracting more suitable candidates that can join this program to also assist in the development in Thai government. So Dane, I heard that there are a lot of plans by the Tourism Authority of Thailand. Okay, for example, you just mentioned the sandbox program, but through the news, I also read about next year potentially there'll be even bigger plans for Thai elite program. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. We will focus more on the Thai elite and luxury travel and quality tourists to go into the country.
Okay, so what I understand that the Thai Tourism Authority of Thailand is also considering to actually partners with various entities. For example, if you buy a property, potentially you'll get a different form of this status. Okay, in fact, that has already been launched. But I also heard that there will be certain plans, maybe a bit of a playbook from Malaysia My Second Home program that you put in the deposit, then potentially you get 10 years. Or when you actually invest in the property, but that one, I understand, is still under discussion. Is that correct, Dane?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. Okay, so that one is from the mainly still discussion, and we are still keeping in touch with the Thai elite corporations for the latest update. So if you need to have the latest update or you want to understand more about this investment migration program, feel free to contact us. Okay, we actually will be able to package something for you if you are interested in something beyond Malaysia or beyond Thailand. For example, Malaysia and Thailand at the same time, so that you can have a bigger reach in Southeast Asia at the same time. So let me show you this first. This is actually a bit of a nutshell of what the video just showcased a moment ago. Okay, so we actually provide free consultation, but you choose to apply, we collect a deposit, and then there's a flow through it. We can explain to you in person if you are interested to find out about how to apply for Thai elite program. But I would like to emphasize one thing, is that this program is not just for tourists. It's for international entrepreneur. If, for example, you intend to actually have a base in Asia, we can even give you an options of, let's say, Taiwan investment migration plus Thai elite, and no additional cost for Thai elite, which means that if you join the Taiwan investment migrations, you'll get the Thai elite program application for free, or from M2H plus Thai elite application for free. So there will be a few options that we can offer to retirees and international entrepreneur. That means you're paying the price, application fee for one investment migration program, but we give you two at the same time. So if you are interested for this type of arrangement, please contact us and we'll make arrangement to explain further to you. Okay, so this is a bit of how you can actually apply for Thai elite program. And we have still another 10 minutes to go. So if you have any questions, especially if no matter whether you are interested to travel to Thailand now, immediately, for leisure, since they have the sandbox, the Phuket sandbox program, okay, that I've seen from my friends' video that it was very well received. They have a physical conducted in early July, of which there are a lot of foreigners actually participated in that already. Okay, so far the Phuket sandbox program is going very well at the moment. So for our case, in terms of the Thai elite program, as I mentioned just about 1.5 hours ago when I was speaking about the investment migration program for Taiwan, this is specifically to, let's say, entrepreneur in Malaysia. Now is the time that you look beyond Malaysia. Okay, you should consider expand beyond Malaysia to Taiwan, to Thailand, because you will need a bigger market. Don't just focus in the local market where there are a lot of restrictions if you cannot conduct physical business. Since you are going to conduct online business, such as what we are doing now through online webinars, you should consider doing the online webinars to tap into a bigger market, including Thailand, including Taiwan. And being Malaysian and being someone who has actually always been promoting Malaysian products and services overseas, we can assist you and we can even share with you or help you to plan how to get the Malaysian government support in expanding your business reach overseas. Okay, so by having that, the Malaysian government actually will give a very special grant up to the level of a few million ringgit. Okay, and they even pay for these etiquettes or the hotel stays for certain business dealings overseas. So imagine that if you can combine these two programs together, the Thai Elite program, when you conduct certain business, these dealings in Thailand, you can actually claim the etiquettes and the hotel expenses from the Malaysian government. Okay, so this is one area that we can actually share with you and actually help you to plan how to do it. And so, most of all, Thailand has a lot of resources, and the cost of resources in Thailand in a lot of time is even cheaper than Malaysia. Okay, so if you want to buy some products or buy some agricultural products from Thailand, it's cheaper than Malaysia. Okay, and if you want to expand the reach over there, do consider approaching us through by us arranging for you the Thai Elite program, as well as to package your overseas business expansion in order to enjoy certain incentive by the Malaysian government at the same time. Okay, that's all I'd like to share today. I think it's a bit short, and maybe I'm not able to touch on too deeply on certain topics. But if you want to actually understand more, please contact us. Although we are based in Penang, we also have team in Kuala Lumpur. We have business associates in Sabah and Sarawak. So we operate in most part of Malaysia anyway. Okay, so Dane, let's explore a bit about one aspect. Thailand has always been a very attractive destination for foreigners, especially those from the Western region, Western world. That means from Europe and from America. Do you have a statistics how many of them traveling from UK or US or from that part from Europe?
I don't have with me right now, but with the Phuket Sandbox right now, most of the tourists are come from Europe and America, the most.
Yes. So the European and the Americans, after going through the pandemic, I think they realize that life is short. So they should enjoy more now. That's why they actually fly in immediately to actually find to actually enjoy in Phuket at a fraction of the cost in the home country. The reason I mentioned that is that, of course, the MM2H program, Malaysia My Second Home, started off attracting a lot more from Western European countries and Japanese. So I believe it's the same case for Thailand's the Thai Elite program as well. Why do they join such a program in Thailand or Malaysia? It's mainly because if they choose to stay in, let's say, United Kingdom or Denmark during the winter periods, the cost of maintaining heater and to pay for all the living expenses may be more expensive than coming to Thailand for an extended holiday. So it's true.
Spend your time at the beach better, maybe cheaper price.
You save from your heating expenses or the electricity and the living expenses, because having a meal in UK is equivalent to having the whole day's meal at a 5-star hotel in Thailand. Okay, so that's how expensive things are in the United Kingdom or Europe. So there are a lot of business opportunities on that side that attract this style of retirees or the leisure travelers And of course, they always marvel and the personalized service when they come to Asia, in particular in Thailand, because a lot of things are being served with a smile. You are the land of smile, right, Dane?
Right.
That's and also we can be a dedicated person serve you for the whole dinner or for the whole this what do you call this spa experience for a few hours, yet at a fraction of the cost as well. Okay, so this is also the reason why a lot of the businesses in Malaysia or Southeast Asia should consider expand out, because when you expand to Thailand, you can serve the same market, even if you are trying to attract European customers. Okay, so by offering two products, for example, like what we are doing now, MN2H and Thai Elite, they enjoy the best of Thailand and Malaysia at the same time. So they can spend a few months in Thailand, and when they feel that they want to actually come to Malaysia for a different type of food, they can come to Malaysia, or they can actually enjoy a different type of lifestyle in Malaysia. Okay, so I have a lot of clients who live in Langkawi. Okay, so every now and then they will drive the yacht up to Phuket. Okay, they have
Got
private yacht.
Lipe also very nearby. Satu
Yes.
got Lipe just nearby Langkawi only.
That's right. So they can actually go along that, and it's very enjoyable to them. And both places they can have also beautiful beaches, but of course it's a different community. Okay, so Phuket is also a duty-free island. Is that right?
Duty free for the tourists. Yes, they can reclaim. Yes.
I see. So for Langkawi, it's also duty-free. So a lot of Westerners choose to stay there because they can enjoy the liquor, okay, and also a lot of the things that's on heavy duty in other part of Malaysia. Langkawi can enjoy that. So enjoy the best of both worlds. So if you choose to retire as a retiree, to me, through my 15 years of experience serving so many retirees, I find that those retirees who enjoy the most in their life are those who spend the time in multiple destinations. 3 months in the home country, another 3 months in Malaysia, then another 3 months in Thailand, or potentially another 3 months in other part in the world. Okay, so when you enjoy that, you don't need to worry about the, let's say the monsoon month in Malaysia. Okay, the hot period in Malaysia, avoid that. Okay, avoid the winter period in the home country. Okay, pick and choose when to stay during the best month of the year. Then you enjoy the best time in your life. Okay, in this part of the world. Okay, so that's how I like to share. And most of all, I'd like to thank Dane, being a representative of the Tourism Authority of Thailand, for giving us support to actually promote Thai Elite program to the audience in Malaysia and also beyond Malaysia. So at the same time, I would like to thank these supporters from Hong Kong, from Taiwan, because we're present there. We also have our own Facebook and YouTube channels. I believe a lot of them are following this video for a long time. So if you are interested to find out more, please contact our local representative of the team in Hong Kong, Taiwan, Malaysia, or even in China and other parts of the world. Okay, if you want to talk to someone who can speak English, our headquarters in Malaysia will have a lot of representatives who are able to explain to you in English. But if you want it to be in Mandarin, Cantonese, or other languages, look for the local representative. They will be able to explain to you in detail. Okay, so thanks a lot, Dane. So
Thanks for having me.
At the last part, thank you. So the last part, I'd like to showcase a bit for those of you who do not understand what MN2H Club, what our actually presence is. Let me show you a video about the expo we have done. Okay, so the largest expo about migration, investment migration in Hong Kong that was done just before the pandemic in 2019. Please stay tuned. So until then, please stay safe. And I should thank Dane. I also learned from Thai that we should be thankful and stay happy as well. So stay healthy and stay happy. So
Yes.
see you all. Bye bye.
Okay, stay safe. Bye bye.